Welcome back, everybody, to We Are Reviewing Sports, and a huge video today here. This is my first mock draft with trades. In fact, my only mock draft with trades, because the draft is 3 days away. You'll see this one with trades, the next one, two rounds. 2 full rounds. You're not going to want to miss it. And then, of course, the draft special, which will probably come out on Friday or Saturday, because I'm not live streaming it, because I really just don't want to. I like having the ability to edit. So, there you go. Let's get right into this mock draft with trades. I'm going to speed through the first 3 picks. Jags, Trevor Lawrence, Jets, Zach Wilson, 49ers, Trey Lance. The same 3 I've been saying for a while. Let's get to the first trade. So, yeah, speed through right there. The Cowboys trade with the Atlanta Falcons and get Kyle Pitts. Reports are saying that Jerry Jones is falling in love with Kyle Pitts, adding another weapon to that offense. Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Kyle Pitts, Michael Gallup. It's a killer offense. Do they need defense? Sure. They could be in the exact same spot as Atlanta and Dallas? Sure. Yeah, they like the exact same team. They all need defense, but Kyle Pitts has loved it. Reports saying Jerry Jones loved it. I like the fit, and Kyle Pitts is just so good. Probably the second best player in the draft that isn't Trevor Lawrence. Next up, Bengals go Penei Sewell. I know a lot of people are pushing for Jamar Chase, but Penei Sewell, you saw the scar on that man's leg in the new uniform photos. Yeah, they're going Penei Sewell. He needs something to protect him, or otherwise he's just going to have his career shortened by injuries like Andrew Luck did. So, they're building up that offensive line for Joe Burrow. There's the pick. Dolphins go. Jamar Chase, he falls right into their lap. They trade down a little bit. They get more picks. And they still get Jamar Chase. So, there you go. There's a pick. Number 1 receiver right there for Tua Tagovailoa. Then, another trade. I'm going weird with trades. And I'm not going into the details of trades, because I don't know what it would take. I'm not NFL general manager. I'm not what they think that pick is worth. I'm just saying what I think is going to happen. I'm not going to go into, they get 2 seconds and an extra third and blah, blah, blah. No, but the Patriots trade up with the Carolina Panthers and take Justin Fields. They get their quarterback of the future, sit behind Cam Newton, who's a very good comp for Justin Fields. Cam Newton is just a super freak athlete. So is Justin Fields. Quarterback of the future right there in Justin Fields. Going to New England, which everybody would hate. They jumped the Broncos, who probably would have taken Justin Fields, but instead the Broncos take Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons of Vic Fangio's system, linebackers Vic Fangio loves, is just too good of a fit not to take right here, I think. Micah Parsons, super freak athlete, can be coached up by Vic Fangio and become a superstar defensive player right there. Bradley Chubb, Von Miller off the edge, Michael Parsons right there in the middle. He can be a great player if he's coached up. Any one of these players in the draft can be a great player with the right coaching, right system. I think the Vic Fangio system, that's the good fit right there in Mike Parsons. Then the Falcons, after trading back with the Dallas Cowboys at number 10, take Patrick Surtain. They still get a big need right there. Fill a hole, trade back, get some extra value. I think the Falcons will end up trading back. That's why I probably mocked this. But they trade back. They get Patrick Surtain. It could easily be J.C. Horn as well. That defense, again, was so terrible. They get a really good corner right there. And who hopefully is better than A.J. Terrell in his rookie year. The Giants go Jalen Waddle. They need a big-time weapon. Sterling Shepard is meh. Darius Slayton's an okay wide receiver 1. He's a really great wide receiver 2. Jalen Waddle is your wide receiver 1 immediately on that team. He's so explosive. He can take safeties over the top. Great in the return game. If you watch his highlights, Alabama. In fact, number 17 was Jalen Waddle at Alabama. So there you go. Beautiful. The Eagles, they traded back earlier, so no need for them to trade again. They go J.C. Horn. Devontae Smith could have been an option right here, but I think J.C. Horn is a bigger need. I think he's a better player overall than Devontae Smith. I love Devontae Smith, though, so I'm not, do I want to say that? I don't know. But they go J.C. Horn right there. Easy pick. Easily could be the number 1 corner. Or the number 2 corner. He's really good. That secondary needs help. J.C. Horn to the Philadelphia Eagles. Next up, Chargers go Rashawn Slater too easy of a pick. Protect Justin Herbert. Don't let him be the next Joe Burrow. My attention that I skipped over the Lions pick. The Lions pick Devontae Smith. They need a weapon for Jared Goff. There we go. Back on track. We were at the Eagles. I don't know how I just skipped over the Lions because they're that irrelevant of a franchise. So football team trades up with the Minnesota Vikings to take Mac Jones. They jump Chicago. Minnesota's not going to trade with division rival Chicago. No, the football team trades up, jump Chicago, get Mac Jones, quarterback of the future. Can learn behind Ryan Fitzpatrick and I guess Taylor Heinicke. What an awesome QB competition that would be. Who would win it? Fitzpatrick, Heinicke, or Jones? It's already going to be fun to see who they start week 1, Fitzpatrick or Heinicke. I think they're going to go Fitzpatrick, but Mac Jones would just make it more interesting. And he's probably the quarterback of the future. Panthers, after trading back with the Patriots, they get Christian Darrisaw. Yes, they need a left tackle or a right tackle. They need offensive line to protect Sam Darnold. And anyways, that's your biggest weakness on the offense. Up next, you can just focus on the defense, which was young last year and should be much improved in year 2. Cardinals go Caleb Farley. That's another easy pick right there. They need corner. Green Bay could probably trade up to this spot and take Caleb Farley. I wouldn't mind that at all, by the way, whatsoever. So, yes, Cardinals get Caleb Farley. They needed corner even with Patrick Peterson leaving because I think all they have is Byron Murphy and Robert Alfred, I think. Yeah, Caleb Farley corner is definitely up there. Biggest needs for the Arizona Cardinals. Raiders now go Tevin Jenkins. They need to build up offensive line. They lost a lot of the offensive line pieces during the offseason. So, yes, offensive line is a need right there. Then the Dolphins go Jalen Phillips. They got the receiver 1. Now they can work on edge, which I still think is a need for the Miami Dolphins, even though that Dolphins defense was very good last year. You get a pass rusher like Jalen Phillips, take a chance on him. If he can stay healthy, beautiful, wonderful pick right there. Vikings then go Kwity Paye after trading back with the football team. They go Kwity Paye. You have Danielle Hunter, and he's excellent. He's a great pass rusher. Trust me, Packers face him twice a year. He's always given us problems. You get Kwity Paye right there off the other edge. Help take some attention off Danielle Hunter. And look, Danielle Hunter's already going to take up most of the double teams. Kwity Paye, excellent rookie season right there. Just because nobody's going to know. Yeah, everybody's going to focus on him, and Kwity Paye can just shine right then and there. Then the Bears go Elijah Moore. Look, Allen Robinson's pretty much as good as gone. You'll have him for one more year probably. I don't think he's signed a franchise tag. You need someone who's going to replace him. I think Elijah Moore is a great pick. I think Elijah Moore possibly go in the first round. Elite route runner right there. I mean, his route running is so crisp. I absolutely love it. And route running is the thing I value most in a receiver. It doesn't matter if you can catch the ball. I mean, if you can't, you're not going to catch the ball if you're not open as much. You're not going to have as much targets. If you can get open like that, catching the ball should be like easy. If you're a college wide receiver, you need to catch the ball. If you're projected first round, you can catch the ball. Elijah Moore to the Bears right there. Allen Robinson replacement. Good as good. Love it. And then here we go. My favorite team. You know I have Packers trade up with the Colts and take Greg Newsome. Corner is such a big need. We can get a wide receiver in round 2. Greg Newsome right here. We jump the Tennessee Titans, who are more than likely going to take him. Absolute great pick right here. We have Jay Alexander, great. And Kevin King, meh. And Josh Jett, meh. Yeah, we need another corner. Greg Newsome, like the fit too. Doesn't have to be the corner 1. I think a lot of the problem with the corners in last year's round 1 draft needed to be the corner 1, and they were going against elite receivers. He doesn't need to. Put him in the slot. You can put him on the outside, him and Jair in the slot, and Kevin King can be your third corner. That's a solid cornerback group, okay? It's very, very solid right there. Green Bay needs the corner. They get Greg Newsome. Then Titans go Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Linebacker right there. They signed Bud Dupree. They're improving the defense, and Owusu-Koramoah can kind of be like a hybrid safety linebacker type player right there. So, yeah, I like that fit, too. Keep building up on that defense because the Tennessee Titans really need help on that defense after their entire secondary was released. Trevon Moehrig right there, too, also be the pick. I think Owusu-Koramoah is just a better player than him. I get no disrespect to Trevon Moehrig. But I think Owusu-Koramoah is just going to be a better player overall, so the Titans get the best player right there. Jets go Aziz Ujulari. Corner, again, could definitely be a need right there. Could definitely take a reach for Asante Samuel Jr. right there. It could happen, but I think edge help is also good because the more pressure you're putting on the quarterbacks, the easier it is on your secondary. Steelers go Elijah Vera Tucker, best offensive lineman available. I like that pick considering that it was Pouncey and Alejandro Villanueva. So they're going to need offensive line, especially with an old Big Ben. So yes, Elijah Vera Tucker right there. Keep building up that Steelers offensive line, which is still going to be good, but with Vera Tucker, it's just going to be even better. Then the Raiders trade up back into the first round with the Jacksonville Jaguars and take Zaven Collins. We all know how much I love Zaven Collins, and I'd be perfectly fine if the Packers traded up and took Zaven Collins. But the Raiders need help on that defense. Javon Mulray, again, here should be a pick because that defense was terrible. They got offensive line, now they address defense. Zaven Collins can be the leader of that defense. He can cover, he can tackle. Easily the best linebacker, at best middle linebacker, true middle linebacker in the class, or maybe not the best. He's up there, okay? He's my favorite player. We know how much I'm going to talk up Zaven Collins a lot more than he probably should be. But in all fairness, he deserves it. He's a great, great player. I've loved him since I started scouting for the NFL draft. Easy pick right there for the Las Vegas Raiders. Browns go Christian Barmore, Jadeveon Clowney over there, Myles Garrett over there, Christian Barmore right there. Scary defensive line. And plus, they got rid of Larry Okunjobi, so they're going to need a replacement. I think Christian Barmore right there out of Alabama goes to the Cleveland Browns. Ravens go Rashad Bateman. They have 2 first-round picks now with that Orlando Brown Jr. trade. So they need to go off edge and wide receiver with those picks. I think offensive line is still going to be fine for them. They have Lamar Jackson, so obviously he can make crazy plays. He would still like to have time. Still got Ronnie Stanley. I think you're going to be just fine right there. So yes, edge and wide receiver are the picks. Both of them, spoiler, they go Rashad Bateman here. And then the Saints go Trevon Moehrig. They need a safety. They need kind of everything since they're going to be in cap hell. That's what everybody's calling it. I still think you can win games, but they're definitely not going to be as good as they were with Drew Brees. Drew Brees kind of saving them. And they just need cap hell. They just need to get a lot of draft picks. A trade back spot for the Saints right here wouldn't be bad either because getting more draft picks, getting younger, and getting cheaper, what they need to do. But Trevon Moehrig right there is the pick for the Saints. Then the Colts, after trading back with the Green Bay Packers, who took Greg Newsome. Again, Green Bay, you should definitely consider doing that in real life. Not draft another quarterback in the first round when we're in a prime position to win a Super Bowl. It's fine. Whatever. Don't trade away Jordan Love either, please. 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 Don't do that either. So, I think they take Alex Leatherwood. Anthony Castonzo retired. You got to replace him. Alex Leatherwood is really... People were talking about him getting drafted with Jonah Williams and Jedrick Wills. He was just being overshadowed by them, so it sucks for him. But those two are great players. I think he's a good player. I think the Bengals probably would want... If they coach Jamar Chase, they're probably aiming for him in the second round. Then the Bills go Najee Harris. I've been saying they need a run game. Josh Allen being your leading rusher for most of the games is not good. You get Najee Harris right there. You can get average 4 yards plus per carry. Easy running back pick right there. And then the Ravens, they go edge. They go Joe Tryon. I love him. I think he's a great pick. Like my edge, he easily could go in the first round. This could also easily be Ronnie Perkins. Great pick right here for the Ravens to help get pass rushers, which is one of their needs. Then the Buccaneers, I think trade back right here because they're just fine and they don't need a first round pick, which is scary because they just won the Super Bowl. They trade up back with the Panthers, and the Panthers take Jamin Davis, the dude who's been compared to Darius Leonard, which is a great comparison because he's a great linebacker in this league. I absolutely love Darius Leonard, and if Jamin Davis anywhere close to Darius Leonard, that's great. And also, this is their Luke Kuechly kind of replacement. When he retired, that took a huge loss to their defense. I think linebacker is certainly still a need because Jeremy Chin playing the safety. Jamin Davis right here, the freak athlete, and is also one of those players who can just do it all. So Panthers trade back up in the draft after trading down with the Patriots, trade back up into the first round, take Jamin Davis, their linebacker of the future, who can be their future defensive star. Now, with all that being said, that is my mock draft with trades. Cowboys trade up, Patriots trade up, football team trades up, Packers trade up, and the Panthers trade up. Also, the Raiders trading up. So I kind of just went crazy with the trades here. Because again, it's just a mock draft. It's just crazy fun. I don't think all of these trades are going to happen in real life. But I just kind of went crazy. I didn't want to go too much for trades, but I did kind of go crazy. I think Raiders trading up is crazy. Panthers also trading up. It's a little bit crazy. But, you know, hey, I think it happened. Also, sorry, Detroit, for skipping your pick earlier in this draft. You just are that bad that I kind of forgot you existed. But hey, at least your new coach likes to bite kneecaps. So, you got that going for you. With all that being said, though, thank you all for all the support. The draft is coming up. I am so excited. It's one of my favorite events of the year because it just who their future stars are going to be. And then it just makes you want to watch. It gets you more excited for the football season, too. After you, I want to see how this guy does on the field. I want to see how this guy does on the field. So, if you are excited for that, make sure to leave a like. Drop a comment down below. Who do you want? How many trades do you think happening? How many quarterbacks do you think? Just leave a comment of something. In fact, just even say something. So, thank you for listening.